Hey guys, it's Lego1499 here today with my custom Lego Assassin's Creed Unity custom minifigure showcase. And today we have Arno Dorian from Assassin's Creed Unity and the three basic multiplayer assassins from the E3 trailer that we got, the first trailer for Assassin's Creed Unity. And I'm super excited for this game, and I decided to make all four assassins from the trailer. And yeah, they turned out really great, and I'm really proud with them. They're some of the best minifigures I've made of this year. And I've wanted to get this video out for a very long time now. The game's been out for actually 2 days now, not 3 days. And I haven't got my copy yet just because I don't have an Xbox One and my computer doesn't play games. But I just really want to get this game, and it's really cool looking. And so I decided to make these minifigures, and they've been done actually before Brick Fair. So let's dive straight into this, and you guys can see a full 360 of all these awesome minifigures. Alright, so here we have Arno Dorian from Assassin's Creed Unity, and as you can see, this minifigure is just really awesome, and all the detailing and whatnot. I really got it on really well, and it was really awesome to paint this guy. This was a lot of fun to do this minifigure, and it's just one of my favorite minifigures of this year, and he's pretty cool and pretty awesome. So let's start off straight with his accessory here. As you can see, I do have a Lego pirate sword for him, and this is more or less just a standard issue Lego pirate sword that you'd get in like a Pirates of the Caribbean set or Lego pirate set. They used to have Lego pirate sets. I don't think they have them anymore. That's not the case. But all I did to the sword was I cut off the sides of the blade, the handle a little bit to make it a little bit smaller to represent his French cutlass a little better. And then I painted the blade silver and the handle gold to give it more of a realistic effect in the dark bluish gray color. So let me remove that real quick before we can see the minifigure's torso a little better. As you can see right on the torso, we have the scarf hanging down and the layers of clothing all over the minifigure with black lines outlining everything with a lot of buttons. There's a lot of buttons on Arno everywhere. But you can see some buttons going across the front of his torso and on the side of him, some buttons in the top right hand and left hand corner, and some straps going across, and that little silver chain right there is his pocket watch. It's supposed to be for his the pocket watch is his father's watch. Apparently he has a his father's watch. His father died, and he has a pocket watch from his father, and I did actually make the pocket watch, but never got it finished enough in time for the showcase. I might finish it one day, but I didn't feel like it. I didn't feel like it was a necessity, but I do have a pocket watch that I was working on, and he would hold that. But either way, his belt is down below, and that continues onto the Lego belt piece of the dark bluish gray legs. And on the dark bluish gray legs, we have a strap going across and some other stuff. And I will remove the waistcape in a minute to show you. And the waistcape, by the way, is a hand custom made waistcape. This is not a official Lego waistcape or anything. It is outlined and trimmed in the shape of the clone waistcapes, but it is not an official Lego waistcape. It is a custom waistcape from the help of my mother. We took a stabilizer and some fabric and then just ironed it to it, and worked out really well. And I glued some ends of it to hold it together because it wasn't holding well. With the other assassins, the paint holds it together really well. It's soaked in and hold it together. So if I get some blue paint that it does match the Lego dark blue color, I will eventually paint that, or I would get a Cape Madness cape and eventually paint that either. Not cape. I wanted to get a waist cape for him. And on the his arms, as you can see, he has all the triangle shapes on there with the buttons and stuff, and then the brown gauntlets on there with 3 buttons on the back side there, and that is symmetrical on both sides. And there's the 3 buttons there, but on the left side, actually the right side, sorry, he does have some straps going across the gauntlet, accurate to his appearance. And I know you'll be able to customize Arno in any way you want, but this is more of his default look that I portrayed here on this minifigure from the trailers and whatnot. And that's probably how I'm going to keep my Arno when I play in the game, just because I like the outfit, and blue is my favorite color, so it works out. But as you can see on the hood, I do have some lines and outlining like the stitch lines on, and they do go all the way on top of his hood, so let me bend him down there. You can see they go up the side of his hood, and then he has a point on his hood, and if you stand up for me, thank you. He does have a point on his hood, and that is sculpted with green stuff. Green stuff is a great sculpting material. It's really helpful to make any sculpting work on minifigures, and all their points on their hoods are made with green stuff. And yeah, it's really helpful. Definitely recommend it if you're someone who likes to make like Halo figures, or like what I did here, make a point or anything on a minifigure. It works really well. And as you can see, I outlined that in gray just for it stands out a little better. And it just worked really well to make the peak of the hood stand out. And inside you can see that is a custom painted Arno face, and the stubble is painted in there, and the eyes and the eyebrows and the mouth. Let me remove the hood so you can see that a little bit better. And as you can see right there, that is his face, and it's very accurate to Arno's face. It really turned out well. My tan assassin actually has my original Arno's face on there, so let me put this hood back on there. And when the hood attaches, it looks like he has a unibrow, but it's pretty okay. So yeah, let me really quick remove his waistcape so you guys can see that, and then I'll give him back his sword, and we'll move on with the minifigure. Alright, so here's Arno without his waistcape on, and as you can see there is some detailing going down his legs, and as you can see I have the brown fabric going on the side of the legs. That is accurate to his clothing, that just is layers and layers of clothing. I don't know, it's like the assassins wear so much clothing, and then they're running in the middle of the day. I'm surprised they're not having heat strokes or anything. It's just ridiculous. But as you can see on the back of him, there's not much to see. It's just a continuation of the boots and the gold buttons on the bottom, and then just the boots down here. And then you can see I have a strap going across that is separated right there. And I originally wanted to put some loops on the side here, but I tried to actually glue on like a strap for it to actually hold his sword, and it didn't work out so well. So that is some glue residue there. So it's not that bad when you put on the waistcape. You can't even tell. So as you can see, the strap just goes across and goes up to the other piece of the belt. And yeah, so that's about it for his legs. So let me give him back his waistcape and his sword, and we can move on to the next minifigure. Alright, so that about does it for my custom Lego Arno Dorian from Assassin's Creed Unity. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this minifigure. Let's move on to the other ones so you can see them in the full 360 and see all the detailing on them. So let me do one last little spin here for you guys can take a look at him. Oh, and I didn't really speak about his back real quick. As you can see, it's just the outlining and then some brown straps and some buttons. And that's about it. So yeah, let's move on to the next minifigure. Alright, so here we have the dark green assassin, I guess. These other assassins really don't have names. Like I said, they're just basically the multiplayer assassins from the game. They really don't have a name. Well, they do have a purpose. I was about to say they don't have a purpose. But this is the dark green one that we saw hanging out with the light tan one while they were infiltrating that, like, kind of like a mansion, I guess. Take out the marquee or whatever. And no, it's actually a fort, I think. But either way, this minifigure has to be one of my favorites too. All these minifigures are really great, especially this one's back. I just really like the back of the torso on this minifigure. It really stands out in detail and whatnot. So first off, his accessory is a flintlock brick arms flintlock pistol, if I can raise it up here. And I have painted on silver outline, no, not silver outlining, silver on the barrel and the butt of the rifle and the flint itself and the trigger and the what is the thing called? I forgot the jam stem. I forgot what the thing's called. Sorry. And then I painted on a 6 little black dots to represent like the 6-barrel pistol that they have. And I don't even think those things exist. I had to look that up because I don't think they had invented revolver flintlock pistols. I think they just added that to the Assassin's Creed universe. But that is his accessory. So let me get that out of the way so you can see the minifigure a little bit better. But excuse me. On the front of the torso, as you can see, he does have some straps going across, and this is in a tealish color, dark green. And he's got some lines going across and some straps and buckles. He's got a belt going across here with the assassin symbol going sideways, and the red sash going across. And he's got some more buttons up here. We got 3 buttons going across and 2 buttons with the strap going across, and the white like scrunch in the middle. No, at the neck. And as you can see, this is a custom painted face. This isn't a really good face, but I need some face in there. And then the hood, like I said, it's Arno's hood. This is also sculpted in green stuff, and I didn't outline him because I didn't feel like I needed to. But yeah, so I gave him a point on his hood, and it matches pretty well with his hood's coloring. And on the back of the minifigure, you can see we have the continuation of the straps and the belt with the sash, and then we have a pouch here instead of a buckle, and we have the silver buttons on top, and then the straps, like I said, and then we got some wrinkles and some lining, and then we got the really cool part. I really like how these red lines are outlining the clothes and outfit, and it's just really cool looking, so I really like the back on this minifigure. And if you stick on a Legolas head from Lord of the Rings, this really looks like a elf. The torso just looks like an elf torso, so it's pretty funny. The arms are in a dark teal color with the brown gauntlets with the buttons going across and the white like scruff, and then the hands are painted in brown. They are actually dark bluish gray hands because I don't have any brown hands. I had to paint them, and they are a little bit scratched off. Sorry if you can see that. And one is not really painted inside just because he needs to grip the gun. And both arms are completely the same, so there's no difference between them. And then the waist cape, like I said, is a stabilizer and with some fabric and ironed on. And I actually added a three-dimensional little sash right here, and I really like how that turned out. And I glued that onto the waist cape there. And there's really nothing to show underneath to take the waist cape off. All it is brown legs and some brown boots. And that's about it for my green assassin from Assassin's Creed Unity. That's more or less just a multiplayer assassin from the E3 trailer we got. So yeah, let's move on to the next minifigure. Alright, so here we have the light tan assassin. Like I said, these guys don't really have names, but this one is really cool too. This one really turned out well. All these minifigures really turned out pretty good, and they really turned out accurate, and I was really satisfied with them, with the end result of all these minifigures. But right off the top of the bat, on the torso of the minifigure, he does not have any accessories, just to tell you. I was thinking about trying to make him a custom hidden blade, phantom blade, but it didn't really work out so well. So he's just armless assassin. Technically, you can pretend he has hidden blades or whatever the heck you want to do. But on the front of the torso, as you can see, we have 4 buttons across, and the belt with the belt buckle going across the sash. Same with the other minifigure, the green assassin. We have a 3-dimensional sash going down the waist cape, so that was pretty cool to add on there. So it gives a little level of effect to the minifigure. As you can see, we have some outlining and some wrinkles of the stitching and just wrinkles in general. And then the flap going across with the blue in the center, outlined in gray, outlined in tan actually. And like I said, this face is actually the original Arno face I had for my custom Lego Arno minifigure. And then I made the much more better and accurate one. I decided to just, keep the face and give it to some other assassin. And if you want to see a little bit better of that face, there it is right there. Then the hood is sculpted with green stuff, just like all the other hoods. And on the left arm here, we have a blue sash tied around the arm with some wrinkles in it and stuff, and then a brown gauntlet that is symmetrical and the same on the other side, both the same brown gauntlets, but this side does not have a blue sash. So gives a pretty cool effect to the minifigure. And on the back, you can see we have the flaps going across here, separated with the belt continuing with the red sash, and then we have his waist cape here. Like I said, made with a stabilizer and ironed, and these ones are painted. Arno's is the only one that isn't painted on these minifigures. And inside the legs, you can see right there, all that is inside is just those brown flaps. That is accurate, because it's like a bunch of brown flaps on this dude, and I didn't really want to add flaps to this, so I just decided to paint them in there, and they work out pretty well. And then he's got some brown boots, and that's about it. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this minifigure. This one's pretty cool. Alright, so here we have the dark tan, or I like to call him the burly assassin from the E3 trailer. And this is the axe-wielding maniac that just follows Arno into the midst of the chaos. And he's a pretty cool minifigure. And right at the top, he does have an accessory, and this is just a custom-made Lego axe. This is just a Lego stick with a glued-on axe piece shaved down a little bit to make it a little bit more accurate, because I am not really good at making axes, I'll just say that. So let's get that out of the way if you can see the minifigure a little bit better. Sorry some of the paint scraped off there. That's just because, paint and the arm moving back and forth, and I didn't have any torsos in this brown color. And the thing is with this paint was really hard to work with. It's really lumpy and clumpy, and I hope you guys don't mind, but if you notice in some areas there is some paint clumped up together. I'm sorry if you do see that, but the torso is pretty good and all that, but hood has a few little lumps here and there, but it's not really major stuff. But we'll start off with the torso. As you can see on the torso, we do have a blue sash going across and some flaps going on there, and 2 buttons and a belt going across with some buckle and like a little pouch. And on the back of the minifigure, we have all these outlines here and these loops that would probably hold his axe, I guess, because he loops it in there, and then a belt continuing with some pouches. And on this arm, we do have a brown gauntlet continuing down to the hands, accurate to the character. And then he has like the white sleeves. He's kind of like wearing a vest with a waistcape. I don't know what you'd call that. It's kind of, I was about to say apron, but he does have like the white outlining here with some wrinkles and stuff added there. And then on this side, he's got like the cuffed up sleeve like he does. And the flesh tone I know isn't really accurate. I don't have a really good flesh tone paint. But we got some battle damage up there and stuff like that all over this minifigure. I wanted to make this one pretty battle damaged. And inside he does have a custom painted face, as you can see in there. We got the beard and the eyebrow. The eyebrows are way up there. I don't know what's with this sculpted point, but it really didn't work out so well. But this sculpted point, like I said, it's all made with green stuff, and then I glued it on. And I forgot to mention, I did actually cut out the in between the hoods on these minifigures, if you guys didn't notice. Yeah, so the waistcape is painted in a dark brown color, the same, dark tan color, the same dark tan that I've used all over the minifigure. And we do have a 3-dimensional little like sash going down here, and brown boots, and then the striped pants down here, the white with the gray striping. And the striping actually does continue all the way around the legs. It continues on the back, it's on the sides, it's all over the place. I would show you, but the problem is when I glued on this little sash right here, the minifigure's torso got glued to the leg. So yeah, I don't want to try to wreck the minifigure by trying to rip him apart. So sorry if you guys wanted to see that, but it just continues the striping all the way around, and I accidentally glued them together. But yeah, so that's about it for my dark tan assassin from Assassin's Creed Unity. Let me give him back his axe there real quick. And yeah, so I hope you guys enjoyed this minifigure, and let's wrap up this showcase. Alright, so here we have Elise. And Elise is actually a surprise minifigure, if you guys couldn't tell. But I made her actually after Brick Fair and after seeing the Elise trailer when that came out, and really got me more excited for Assassin's Creed Unity, and just looked really awesome. But I made her, and I was like, I might as well just stick her in as a surprise minifigure towards the end. And I know the hairpiece isn't totally accurate, but the rest of the minifigure is pretty well accurate. I am getting actually a new hairpiece for her very soon, but it won't be coming soon enough. So I want to get this video out anyway. I'll probably post a picture when I get my Flickr set up. My Flickr's not working for me, but that's not the point. If you guys didn't notice in the little photo before the minifigure came up, I did make actually a cape and hood for her, execution kind of little cape and hood. Yeah, so this is Elise, a Templar lover of Arno, if you guys didn't know that. And she's pretty awesome. She turned out really nice. And the accessories I have for her is a silver flintlock pistol that is accurate to her character. She does have like a silver flintlock pistol. So let me remove that so we can see this minifigure a little better. And sorry, I bumped the camera. And she does also have a Lego pirate sword, but this time it has the handle chopped off to make it more like just a normal sword that she has in the trailers and whatnot and stuff. So they moved that out of her hand. And yeah, so this minifigure was kind of simple, but also a little difficult to do. What I mean by that is the arms were really simple because they're actually exactly alike. They both have that, like, her sleeves are supposed to be puffy, so that's why the wrinkles are in the sleeves. And then she's got like these gauntlets here, and then she got the brown like straps on top, and then her back was really simple. All that is like some curves and curve marks, and then the belt across. And the only complicated part was her torso here. And as you can see, we got the gold buttons going across, and all these flaps and stuff, and the lines and the buttons, and then that Templar symbol right there, that little Templar symbol, was so hard to paint on. That was a really painful, but it's actually outlined in gold, and it really turned out well. It really turned out good in the end. And then the belt down here, that was pretty cool to paint on. And I actually made her, and then I added that like 3D little sash there. And then I was like, ooh, maybe I should do that to all of them. So then I, took the other 3 and I gave them sashes. So she gave me the idea to do that. And then you can see on her waistcape, this is the same, but this one isn't painted. This is actually in a black color. And the only thing painted is the blue and the gray on the side, and that's kind of peeling up. Sorry about that. But yeah, she's got dark bluish gray legs and some brown boots. That's about it. And that is not a custom painted face. It's actually just a normal Lego face, but I repainted the lips in a more like flesh tone color because she doesn't really have like a red lipstick on in the trailers and whatnot. So yeah, so that's Elise. So she was pretty fun to make, and yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the surprise minifigures. So let's wrap up the showcase now, and yeah, so I hope you guys enjoyed. Alright, so that about wraps it up for my custom LEGO Assassin's Creed Unity custom minifigure showcase, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed the special surprise minifigure, Elise, and all these minifigures in general. And if it inspired you to make your own custom LEGO Assassin's Creed Unity figures, please give this video a like. Please comment, rate, and subscribe to this channel to see more Assassin's Creed and other customs in general. I don't know what I'll do next. I plan on making some CW characters from the Arrow and Flash. I have some Master Chief Collection minifigures planned, and I also have some other stuff like Halo Nightfall, that's a thing, and superheroes and just stuff like that in general. In Star Wars, I'm working on some minifigures, so there's a lot of videos to come. I'm going to try to post them more regularly, weekly, not regularly. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed, and I do plan on making Assassin's Creed Rogue, if you guys are wondering, and I plan on making the main character and redoing my not my Connor Kenway, my what's his name, Haytham Kenway? Yeah, Haytham Kenway, and I'll have 2 minifigures for that. I don't know when they're going to be done, but yeah, like I was trying to say, please comment, rate, and subscribe, and yeah, I'll see you guys around. So peace, God bless.